Let's talk about temperature. After all, it is one of the most important ingredients in bread baking. So a regular loaf of bread contains flour, water, yeast and salt. Because there's only such a small amount of yeast and salt, it doesn't affect the temperature. The main things that are going to affect the final dough temperature are the flour, the water, the air temperature in your kitchen, and the temperature that you add by mixing. Whether using your hands or a mixer, friction creates heat, so your dough will warm up during mixing. So with all that in mind, let's do some calculations. Generally, you want your dough to be around 24 to 26 degrees Celsius. If your kitchen is warm, you aim for the lower end. If it's cool, then you want it higher. There's three main variables that come into play. Two of those we can measure. The other one we need to work out. And it's quite a simple calculation really. So the first variable that we can measure is the air temperature in our kitchen. And this is one of the things that we normally can't control. It just is what it is, unless you have an air conditioner in your kitchen. Now the second variable is the temperature of the flour. And because it's in your kitchen, most of the time it will be more or less the same temperature. Of course you could stick it in the fridge or set it on top of your radiator, but that's not very practical, is it? But the final variable that we can really control easily is the temperature of the water. So taking that in mind, let's have a look at what temperatures we have. So the air temperature in my kitchen today is 25 degrees Celsius, which is quite warm. It's the middle of the summer in the UK right now. So let's look at the flour temperature. And by the looks of it, the flour is a little bit cooler, 24.5 degrees. One last thing to consider, mixing temperature. And this will be different for everyone. I know that by experience. Using my hands, kneading a dough for around 6 minutes will add 5 degrees Celsius to that dough. And the only way you can work out this number is by taking a dough and mixing it, either with a mixer or with your hands. And then remember that number, because that is important in working out the water temperature. So using all this information, let's say for example, I want my dough to be 25 degrees Celsius after mixing. So that's 25 degrees C. I know that during mixing, I will add 5 degrees Celsius. So we need to say 25 minus 5 equals 20. That should be the temperature of the dough right when you mix the flour and water together, that first second. So we take that number, 20, and multiply it by the variables, which are 3. Air, flour and water. That equals 60. And then we take that total number 60, and the rest is very simple. We need to subtract the air temperature, which is 25 degrees, and also the temperature of the flour, which is 24.5. And that will give us the exact water temperature that we need. So 60 minus 49.5 equals 10.5 degrees. Pretty simple, right? Using this calculation, you will always be in 100% control of your dough temperature, which is very important. Right, so 10.5 degrees is quite a specific temperature, right? And you may think, now how do I get to this temperature? If I stick my water in the fridge, I have to catch it once it goes down to that temperature, or try to open my taps for half an hour and wait for the water to cool down. So what I like to do is take a jug of water, stick it in the freezer. That makes it quicker. And just let it cool down until it's like, whatever, 5-6 degrees Celsius. And then all you need to do is stick a probe in that water and add back some room temperature water until you get to the desired temperature. And as you can see, the temperature has gone up to 10.5 degrees. Simple as that. And now all you need to do is grab your scales and weigh out the amount that you need. One thing to note is that if your bowl or if your table is really warm, then the water will tend to warm up more quickly, and the dough subsequently. Okay, let's see how this works out. I got my water, added some yeast, some salt, add the flour, give it a mix, and after mixing, this should be more or less 20 degrees Celsius, which is the final temperature minus the mixing temperature, so 25 minus 5. And it is 20, just as we expected. So now, start mixing the dough, or kneading it in other words. And I'll need this for around 6 minutes in total, because that's how long this dough takes. So as I said before, it's quite simple. 3 variables: air, flour, water, final temperature minus mixing temperature, times 3 minus air and flour equals water temperature. Simple. And as you can see, we got it almost perfect. 25.1. I can live with that. And that's how you control dough temperature. Now put this into practice and let me know the results down in the comments. Check out my other videos in the Principles of Baking playlist. And my channel is also full of recipes. I post 2 videos a week about bread and all things baking. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.